Blessings, and thank you for stopping by my Facebook channel or the Ambassadors for Christ in 18 channel, whichever one I put this on, which I'll probably put it on both. So my name's Alicia Rivera, and I wanted to just stop by real quick just to give you a part of a revelation that the Lord had given me. And it was in regards to the rod of discipline regarding children. We all say, spare the rod, spoil the child, right? Yeah, so we all take that literally, and we feel like the rod is a stick, belt, switch, whatever, but the Lord was revealing to me that the rod is actually the Word of God and His guidance and His statutes, that we are to raise our children in the love and admonition of the Lord. In Proverbs 23, I'm sorry. Yeah. In Proverbs 23, it speaks about the rod and the staff as a guiding object that the Lord uses to bring comfort to us as we're going through. And it's the same thing. The rod of the rod can be used in different ways, but it's still the Word of God. And when we use it as discipline, we're showing the children how much God actually loves them, and that we love them when we use the rod of discipline, the Word of God as the rod of discipline. So here's a little funny story. My grandson, that little boy is so anointed, and he has one of those minds that's always thinking, that's always creating, that's always he's just beyond what anyone could imagine at this point. And he is hi Mom, and he actually starts getting into a lot of trouble because he thinks he concocts these brilliant ideas, but the way that he utilizes them, he ends up getting in trouble with his dad and his mom. So he gets in trouble a lot. And when he would come and visit us, I would, if he did something that was wrong while in my presence, then I would have him read the Bible. I would have him read the Bible. I'd have him read scriptures, teaching him the discipline that the Lord shows us in the Word of God, and what boundaries we're to cross and what boundaries we're not to cross. I mean, it specifically says in the Word of God, that in Ephesians 6:4, it says, for the fathers not to provoke the children to wrath, but bring them up in the nurture and admonition of the Lord. And in Colossians, it also talks about the fathers not aggravating their children, or they become discouraged. So with the Word of God, it doesn't offer discouragement to them. It offers light. It offers hope. And it also helps to guide them to, to be, following the statutes and the regulations that Christ has set for us to follow, to love one another as He has loved the church, to love God with all our heart, soul, and strength and might. So, and this 22:6, it says, it correlates with all of those, saying, to train a child in the way that he should go, and when he's old, he will not depart from it. So we are to teach them right for wrong because we're their parents. God has given us that blessing. And we are to train them about the goodness of God. Even in the Old Testament, the Lord would always remind the Israelites to tell their children about how He bought them out of Egypt, and how he parted the Red Sea and all the other wondrous things that he did. You know, the manna, feeding them with manna, then feeding them with meat when they got tired of the manna. You know, with the cloud above them, you know, during the day, leading them in the fire by night, you know, and even the fire that separated them from the Egyptians when the Egyptians was coming after them. And there was a fire that separated them so that the Egyptians wouldn't come and attack the Israelites throughout the night. And, you know, it's just those things and more that we should train the children up to know about God, because that He is our rod of discipline. When we do something wrong, the Lord applies that rod of discipline with us. He doesn't beat us, you know, literally. He doesn't, you know, yell at us in a way that, you know, we get discouraged. So in the Word of God, there is the rod of discipline, which actually teaches them to be a better person, as well as teaches them the values and the morals and the statutes and laws that God has laid down for us to follow. So God bless you. I'm gonna get off now. I just wanted to hop on real quick and just give that word that the Lord had brought into my spirit. I started to get a little excited about it, because when He starts talking to me, I just get excited about Him. So God bless you. And if you have any questions or whatever, please leave them in the comments below. And you can also reach me at Lisi Technologies. That's LISI Technologies INC at gmail.com, all one word. If you have any questions, God bless you. Mother, I love you. And I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.